Hello, Douglas.
Hi, Kimberly.
When you're done mowing,
Yeah?
we're going to plant a tree line over there. And then we're going to do a full garden bed over there. And then we're going to do this rock kind of scape with a waterfall in it. Okay?
Nice to see you too.
Summer had finally come, and it was time to take my yellowed yard back from its weathered state. As Doug made the minor improvements to the yard that I suggested, I set out to discover the best way to maximize the short summer season in my own backyard. First, I met up with Danny from Ultimate Renovations, and then I checked in with my trusted experts.
All right, you know, it's all about outdoor living, and who better to talk to than Danny with Ultimate Renovations, because you guys are kind of the renovation kings in Calgary, and renovations don't stop inside.
No, no. These days it seems like everybody wants to live inside and outside at the same time, and they want to live all year round outside. So we're making things much more comfortable by covering over the spaces, heating them.
I heard that you just won the Build Award for outdoor living space. Can you kind of walk me through the things that you did that helped you achieve that award?
Yes, well what we actually did is we extended the space inside, outside, if you could say it that way. It won the SAM Award, or the Build Award now called formally, and then it had won some SAM Awards with the house before, where we had taken 100 truckloads of dirt out of this backyard to make it a walkout. So the lay of the land was as high as you see on the neighbors. We are dug out now here so we could make a walkout basement. The house before was not a walkout basement. And then we eventually turned around and then built the space outside here with 2 heaters, fireplace, TV, like you can be out there anytime.
Do you source a lot of your stone locally? Like, is a lot of, you've got gorgeous
It's
stone.
all natural stone, yeah. That's what we promote.
And lighting. Lighting, I noticed lighting makes all the difference on things.
Oh yeah, lighting today, especially in lots of stuff, like it definitely does lots of accent lighting. It's just amazing with this new LED strip lighting they do, and everything's so slim now. It's not bulky, so you can use it in so many more places. You got to start with the space you got to work with, and you know, what can you afford to put into it and do of it. You know, there's from small spaces to big spaces.
How does somebody like start or get something like this? This is incredible.
Well, yes, it's just called a vision, and you guys got to be creative. So, you know, you can just give us a call and we can come and see and give you a vision. It really doesn't cost anything for us. We love to go and get people excited what they could do with the back of the house and live longer back there.
Yeah, so get people excited and create a vision.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to this gorgeous home backing onto a golf course, where I will be doting on how to create the perfect outdoor space. As homeowners, we are always looking to bring the outdoors in. But what about the indoors out? Whether you have a balcony, front porch, rooftop, or backyard, here are a few of my design tips that will help maximize your space to create a restful retreat and functional environment for yourself, family, and friends. Here on the main level of this patio, we have 3 specific zones. We have a dining area flanked by an outdoor kitchen and a seating area. Protection from the elements is key in an outdoor space. Here we have an umbrella, but awnings and pergolas and other structures will also offer respite from light wind and extreme sunshine, like the covered patio we recently designed in the Caribbean. Framing your outdoor space with a combination of materials really adds an elegant look, especially when it ties in to the exterior of your home. For comfort, add cushions to chairs and area rugs under furniture groupings. For places like Calgary, a heater, fire pit, or fireplace is a must, and also acts as a natural gathering point. Blur the lines between indoors and out by using the same color palette and style for a streamlined and seamless look. And lastly, don't forget your focal point. If you have an incredible view, try try your best to capture that. Whether it be the golf course in your backyard or a sunset over glistening water, you'll want to make sure you have a great view from your prime seating area. If you have questions about designing your perfect outdoor space, reach out to me at anainteriors.com. I'd like to thank the homeowners. Thank you for joining me, and see you next time.
Hi, and welcome back to Canyon Comfort Corner. My name's Jason Chupik, and I'm very excited to get rid of winter and bring us into summer. Some great ways to do your backyard is to maybe add an outdoor kitchen. This is quite the kitchen here. We have a really nice undermount sink on some granite and lots of room for entertainment. So most people, when they think about gas lines for their home, they're usually just adding a barbecue to their backyard, to their deck, something like that. But there's other things that you can do. You could add a barbecue line to another location like this is here. This house has multiple gas locations. And another thing that we have is you could go to a nice stainless steel cover to make it look very nice as well. And if you're thinking of putting in a hot tub, a great idea is to have hot and cold water lines. That way, when you're cleaning the hot tub, you have hot water to clean the hot tub with. That's a lot more comfortable than getting in there with the cold water. And then one thing that gets overlooked quite a bit is actually pre-planning a drain there. So if you can get a drain in, then you can have a sump and you can take the water straight out, solves the problem of dumping it. One of the considerations that these homeowners did is they added an outdoor bathroom. If people were coming in out of the hot tub or the pool wet, they could actually keep the wet out of the house. Another consideration is putting in some deck drains. This way you can keep the deck dry and you know, in a rainstorm, anything like that, all the water goes away. If you're looking at upgrading your backyard space, it's always good to call a professional. Thank you very much for joining us today, and hope you have a great summer.
Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
All this talk of gas lines and outdoor entertaining got me thinking that maybe I could use a shiny new grill and some new patio furniture. Where best to go? Then Barbecue Galore.
Tell me a little bit about what are some of the latest trends when it comes to seating and fire pits and barbecues.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think if you look, we're 39 years old. Back then it would have just been barbecues in the store, but over the years it's become all about that outdoor living, that lifestyle. So now a big part of our business is really outdoor furniture, and then fire, adding, instead of having a coffee table, having a coffee table that's got fire in it. The evenings in Calgary are pretty cool, and this was made for us. I mean, they sell all over North America, but it was made for Calgary. And along with that, umbrellas has been a big deal, and you know, it hasn't always been just about the shade, although we have a lot of great sunlight in Alberta, but when you put an umbrella like this over a fire pit, it keeps all the heat in that cozy area and makes it an outdoor living room with a little bit of extra heat.
Can you give me a couple ideas on kind of your must-have for like your barbecue station? If you were to build the perfect one for yourself, what would be your must-have?
So first of all, it's a really good sized grill that's going to meet your needs. You don't need an awful lot of other things, like a griddle could be put on a grill. You don't need a separate griddle, but a double side burner is a really nice thing to have because now you can use it with your griddle. You can be making your breakfast out there, your pancakes, your Stampede pancakes. Got to make those. And then maybe some refrigeration. And I know that Calgary is known for, you know, that's a tough place to have refrigeration outside, but it is very doable, and boy, is it handy to have that.
Can you tell me some trends around barbecues?
Lights. It's all about the lights. You wouldn't think lights would be so important. People will pay a lot more for lights. And it kind of makes sense to have lights on the inside of a barbecue, and that's kind of a new thing because when we're cooking in the winter time, and most Calgarians, good Calgarians, barbecue all year round, you need it. It gets dark at 4:30. But what's new is the knob lights. They're not only brilliant blue or whatever color it might be, but as you turn the gas on, they'll change color to red. So now you know if you left your gas on, it's staring right in your face that you have left the gas on, come and turn me off. So that's just a good safety feature.
There are all kinds, and we're just gonna close out. I saw this, I love this, and all my chef friends, the chef who dies with the most gadgets wins. Barbecue Galore had lots of options for the outside. I really like the outdoor fireplaces, which got me thinking about safety and maintenance.
Hi, my name is Paul Lebron with Insight Home Inspections here in Calgary. And today I'd like to talk about outdoor living spaces and, as an inspector, what we look for. Outdoor living spaces can be a simple patio and fire pit to an elaborate outdoor kitchen, sitting area, water features, and everything in between. It's important to ensure that you get the proper permits for any gas lines, plumbing, or electrical that you'll install. When looking at deck structures, it's important to see how it's attached to the building, how the support columns and beams are installed, if the appropriate guardrails are there, and handrails on the steps. We also look at the patio to ensure there's a positive slope away from the building for proper drainage. With gas appliances, we'll check the operation of the equipment, any leaks at the gas valves or connections. Outdoor electrical is also checked for proper operation and ground fault protection. We often see water features like ponds, fountains, or hot tubs, and it's important to check with your municipal bylaw for the proper barriers or lockable gates. With underground sprinkler systems, we'll always comment on backflow prevention or directional flow valves to protect the potable water system. But most importantly, invite some friends over, cook some good food, and enjoy your outdoor living space.
Hi, I'm Jeff Kahane from Kahane Law Office, and I'm here to talk to you today about fences, trees, and your property line. These things are important because, well, trees at least don't show up on your real property report, and people ask us, what can I do and what can't I do? Generally speaking, if a fence is on somebody's property, we say that fence is that person's fence and they can move it if they want to. Trees get a little funnier because you can't tell exactly where the property line is, but if something is overhanging onto your side and you hate the sticky sap that comes off that tree, you're okay pruning it on your side of the property. But where we see people get into trouble is when they start doing things to the other side of the property. So we have existing litigation going on right now where someone has decided to trim all the way up on the neighbor's side of the lawn, the tree. So you want to avoid that. Fences too, always best to work with your neighbor. And if you know a fence is in the wrong place and you want to keep that piece of property on for yourself, then you want to make sure that you have the fence moved so it's right on the property line or as close as you can so you don't inadvertently lose part of your land to somebody else. And yes, that could happen. So thank you so much for watching today. It's been a great season and we'll see you again next year.
Talk of maintenance got me thinking of other types of maintenance.
Amy, thanks for having us. Golden Peach, hilarious, love your menu.
Thank you.
So we're down here at the Golden Peach. Tell me a little bit, what are we doing?
So Golden Peach is all about specializing in Brazilian waxing for men and women and just bringing a fresh new twist to traditional spa services that are kind of kept in the back, and we're kind of bringing it out and putting it right out there in your face.
So we wanted to come and visit you because we figured if anybody could put, you have the best menu around.
Thank you.
What are some of the things that we could order off your menu?
Well, you can get anything from eyebrow waxing all the way to Brazilian waxing, even to a vagina facial.
A vagina facial. And what are the different names you have to these services? Because that was killing us. Everything's around peaches.
Peaches, yes.
Peaches.
So if you are a frequent flyer at Golden Peach, we call you a persistent peach. We have the Brozillion, so we also do waxing for men. We offer fuzzy limbs waxing, so we can do your arms. We've got FaceTime, so we can take care of any fuzziness on the face. And we head to toe.
Could I come with a couple girlfriends, you know, and like if this was like a bachelorette type of thing or birthday party or happy divorce?
Absolutely. We've done girls come in groups, and we leave a couple girls out here. We take the victim into the wax room and rip out some hair.
Now,
one at a time.
Could I bring peach bellinis in with me?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Just
Bring
make
my
sure you
peach
bring one for
bellinis.
me.
One for you too, eh? Excellent. Amy, thank you so much for
coming.
having in. And we're going to see who we can fall victim into your table. I am feeling rejuvenated and refreshed and renewed. Renewed. Got me thinking about renewal. Mortgage renewals. Jeremy, can you tell me when is the best time for a mortgage renewal?
Hey Kim, I love where you're going with this. And at renewal, that is the best time for us to revisit your current situation. Perhaps we've accumulated some debt and we want to look at a debt reposition. Perhaps we wanted to simply free up cash flow for medical expenses or to help children with university or college tuition. Now let's suggest you don't even have a renewal coming due. And in that case, it's still a great opportunity for you. And I say that because we've been taught to believe that we need to carry our mortgages to term. In other words, let's suggest it's a 5-year term, you're sitting 2 years in. This might be a great opportunity for us to take advantage of the current market. What I mean by that is maybe that fixed rate hasn't provided you the savings that you deserve. In that case, great opportunity for us to look at new strategy. Is it a variable we want to look at? Is it some combination of fixed variable? Or is there simply just better terms, better products out there available for us today? Again, in doing so, we have to do what's called a cost-benefit analysis. And that will allow us to understand if it makes sense for us to pay that penalty today. Again, we can't avoid penalties, but what does that penalty structure look like? And I say that because there are people out there who do chase rate, only to find out in the end, upon breaking that mortgage, that that penalty is so large, it's now become cost prohibitive. And it's cost them more than that little bit of savings that they would have achieved from the onset. For more information on renewals, or if you have a renewal coming up, don't hesitate. Give us a call or look us up online.
Mortgage talk always gets me thinking of selling and buying new homes. I checked in on a few home tours and got some great tips for summer staging of homes for sale.
Krista Ailman here with RE/MAX First and the Reps Group. Today I'm joined with my partners, Caitlin, Carrie, Haley, and Michelle. Today we're minutes from Strathmore, located on Highway 817, on a 15-acre parcel of land that has some hay, room for animals, horses, and even chickens if you'd like. A fully finished 1,900 square foot bi-level home with a double attached garage and a view that is unbeatable.
Here we are in the home's kitchen. As you can see, there's tons of space to accommodate large families. The island is a great centerpiece in this room and gives tons of space for everyone to be seated around during those large family gatherings. The custom stone wall and the seated bay window truly give this property a country feel. This property offers the possibility of a farm-to-table lifestyle. Now let's go check out the great room.
We're now in the great room of this house, which features a beautiful wood-burning fireplace, amazing views, plenty of natural light, wide plank flooring, a dining room, and lots of room for everyone to sit and enjoy themselves after supper. This floor also features 3 amazing-sized bedrooms. And now let's take a look at one of the amazing outdoor living areas of this property.
When I'm out touring at Acreages, the first place I like to go is go check out the outdoor space. And this home definitely has a beautiful one. There's a really large deck here and it's tucked into the trees, so it's cozy and it's quiet. I can imagine myself around the table with my friends and my family, and even once in a while maybe tucking into a lounge chair with a cold drink. Next, we're gonna head over to the shop.
The shop on this property behind me measures 38 by 60 feet and is perfect if you want to have a home-based business. Acreages like this one can provide additional income with things like gas well revenues, hay crops, and also livestock.
If you have any more questions about this property or any other properties, please feel free to reach out to us and give us a call. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Doug Hayden with eXp Realty. We're here today at one of our listings, 44 Mahogany Heath, located in the beautiful lake community of Mahogany. Mahogany has that kind of beachy summertime feel. All the houses look like that, actually the interiors do. This one's a bit of an exception. It's a 3-bedroom home. You got the 3 bedrooms up, and on the main you've got a beautiful kitchen. You got the living area open up to the deck, and below we've got a home theater. But first we're gonna have a look at that amazing kitchen. Okay, I told you this kitchen was amazing. Former show home. Gorgeous kitchen with the black piano cabinetry, man-made island. You've got a pantry, upgraded appliances all over, stainless steel hood fan, the whole 9 yards. The kitchen opens up onto the living room, which has this amazing feature fireplace with LED lighting. The home is basically a smart home. It's wired to the nines. There's sound in every room. You can control it from here. This whole area opens up onto the backyard, which has the feature deck with barbecue and everything else. So now let's go upstairs and have a look at that amazing master bedroom and the gorgeous ensuite. So now we're upstairs in the master bedroom, amazing space, and this bathroom, ensuite bathroom, 5-piece, is incredible. There's a soaker tub, shower, 2 sinks, a huge mirror, upgraded hardware, the whole 9 yards. And then again, behind that, there's a master walk-in closet, which also huge. You can accommodate a lot of clothes. Also upstairs, the 2 bedrooms, and there's a little kind of a teen retreat bonus room, and then the other 4-piece bathroom. Let's go downstairs now and check out that theater room, cinematic style. It's amazing. So now we're in my favorite part of the house, the theater room. If you're truly a movie lover like I am, this is a cat's meow. You've got tiered seating, there's actually a mini fridge, mini bar, all the equipment you'd ever need. You can blast it, it's surround sound, the whole 9 yards, special lighting, all of it. Additionally, downstairs, we've got another bedroom. So again, if you're looking for a really beautiful home in a lake community, one that's basically walk-in, move-in ready, and especially an entertainer's dream, you'll love this home.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Garrity of the Design Chick Home Staging and Design. Today I'm going to give you a tour of this beautiful show home built by Executive Homes by Cass. I'm going to show you the benefit of staging a home before you put it on the market by showing you the before and after of 3 spaces: the living room, the office, and the master bedroom. Let's get started. When a potential buyer walks into a big open space, it can be very overwhelming because they don't know where to put their furniture, if their furniture will even fit, what scale to buy, and how to arrange it so there's flow. We went with a spring-summer theme by bringing in some natural elements, such as some orchids and some plants and some stones, just to get everybody excited about the warm weather and hosting outside. I also brought in some metallics, some gold and some copper to tie in some of the other art pieces we had. All of the art today throughout the house was provided by Michelle Kruger of Jerry Thomas Art Gallery. Then we brought in a bunch of colorful bright pillows to finish everything off and tie everything in. The second room that we staged was the flex room. It's this big open space. It can be used as a dining area or a playroom, but I chose to stage it as an office. So I continued some of the blues and the greens into the office and some of the metallics. It's important to create continuity in a house because you don't want it to feel like each room is separate from the other or that it belongs to a different house. I dropped some of the natural elements because there's so much natural light in here. Master bedrooms can be very difficult for potential home buyers because it's very difficult to tell how big the room actually is without seeing it staged. I brought in a lower profile bed to create the illusion of it being a larger space. I brought in a natural element of wood for the nightstands and tied everything in again with a little bit of bling with the accessories. And just remember, if you have an ensuite, the goal is to make it look and feel like a spa. Thank you for joining me. I'm Stephanie Garrity for the Design Chick Home Staging and Design. You can check me out on Houzz or find me online.
Backyard living is great, but what about those people that don't have access to one? Luckily, Calgary has some amazing playgrounds throughout the city. Summertime means playground time. Here's our top 3 parks to take your tyke. First up, Currie Barracks Airport Playground, located in the southwest. Its green spaces, control tower, and landing strip make it the perfect spot for toddlers with high-flying imaginations. Thompson Family Park, located on 16th Avenue Southwest, offers an out-of-this-world experience with its geometric designs and hill slide that'll take your young astronaut halfway to the moon. Last but not least is Mills Park Natural Play Space, located on 9th Avenue Southeast. Designed primarily with natural elements like boulders, climbing logs, a sand pit, and river rock bed, This space sparks the imagination and fosters creativity. There's even a musical drum feature for the aspiring musician. Being outside in nature can involve the occasional interaction with insects like wasps, ants, and bees. While some see insects as pests, I recently learned about the importance of our bee friends. Elise, who is we? Tell me a bit about ABC.
Awesome. So my company is called ABC Bees, which is short, an acronym for Apiaries and Bees for Communities. So we are educational programming all about native bees and honeybees. So we do a lot of stuff with schools and kids, as well as intermediate, and beginner and advanced beekeeping skill sets to help people who are interested in beekeeping really expand their horizons and knowledge.
Tell me a little bit about where we're at, because I know I'm here at the historical Rouge, which is
That's
gorgeous.
right. So we're at Rouge Restaurant here in Inglewood. We've managed bees here on behalf of Calgary Food Tours for 5 years now, which was great because the bees propagate their culinary garden here that is a huge part of their regular changing menu.
So, as somebody who's all new to this, aside from the obvious of doing something that's better for the world and the sweet results, what are some of the benefits that you're seeing people take away from learning this?
That's a great question. The benefits people are taking away from learning about bees in general is actually habitat, like constructions. We see that in the city of Calgary with the programs that they're doing on Canyon Meadows Drive, as well as other habitat developmental things where people are recognizing that the use of herbicides, say on dandelions or other invasives, actually are toxic to bees and are crushing, especially to native bee populations. So that's a huge thing, is that there's an increase of habitat creation, both urban and rural. But the other benefit too is that whether people are keeping bees or not, they're looking at how do they support local farmers. So they're buying local honey from local farmers and really supporting these people who are working hard to make sure that pollination continues in Alberta.
What is you go down to the States and speak a lot. What are some of the trends that you're seeing that are going on down there that you'd like to see come up here, or are we more the front runners?
Canada's actually the front runners as far as trend setting goes in beekeeping. Alberta's the 5th largest honey producing region in the world, and we actually have a huge group of beekeepers, of hobbyists or sideliner beekeepers that are really leading the way as far as looking at hive management and self-sufficiency. So that includes everything from just raising bees for honey production, or taking a colony and turning it into 2 or 3 colonies, or even raising queens to be able to support other beekeepers in the community.
And how would I find you if I wanted to take a course or wanted to
excellent.
Girl Guides involved or anything like that?
Yeah, so if you ever want to learn about bees, if you would like to get involved, get your hands sticky, so to speak, in a beehive, you can get a hold of us at abcbees.ca.
And that's the buzz. My journey outdoors was invigorating, but I must admit, I enjoy my tea, sipping it by the fireside in my living room, and just pondering all the amazing people, places, and events that I've experienced this year. Homes and Lifestyles Canada is an independent production made possible with the support of Kahane Law, A&A Interiors, Canada Mortgage Direct, APHIS, Canyon Plumbing and Heating, and EXP Realty. Wardrobe provided by Bellissima and Nygaard. Hair and makeup by Swizzle Stick Salon Spa. Be sure to stay connected with us for behind the scenes and amazing giveaways at homesandlifestyles.ca, and visit us online, Facebook, and Instagram.